The thief disguised himself as a statue in the museum. Using a specially modified armored minicar, he silently stole a diamond worth millions. He then disguised himself as a janitor and casually walked out of the exhibition hall. Even as he locked eyes with a police officer, the thief remained calm and composed. But the officer keenly noticed something was off, because the museum was under closed management, and all the staff were off today. Despite the officer's thorough questioning, the thief kept silent, actually stalling for time. He secretly used a chemical on the sole of his shoe to corrode the area around the manhole cover. Although the officer quickly noticed his suspicious behavior, it was too late. By the time the officer regained his senses, the thief had already glided away on roller skates, completely vanishing into the crowd. But a single diamond worth millions could never satisfy Nick's greed. He then set his eyes on 6 ancient coins worth billions. To make the theft more thrilling, Nick even called the TV station to taunt the police. Before he could even begin, the news attracted an unexpected guest. She claimed to be Nick's loyal fan and wanted to join him in his heist. Nick was dismissive at first, but when Annie removed her mask, Nick was immediately captivated by her beauty. However, out of caution, he decided to play a deadly game with Annie to test whether she was truly sincere. He loaded a bullet into his handgun, and they both aimed at each other's vital spots. Then they pulled the triggers. Nick intended to use this moment to scare Annie off, but to his surprise, she showed extraordinary bravery. In the end, Annie passed the test. A thrilling heist was now set in motion. They disguised themselves as Santa Clauses, keeping their eyes fixed on the central display case of the museum. As the timing was right, Nick secretly threw a bag onto the floor, releasing tens of thousands of mechanical spiders. The tourists were instantly panicked and scattered, and the entire exhibition hall fell into chaos. When the police arrived at the scene, the 6 ancient coins had already vanished into thin air. He immediately ordered his men to block all exits and to evacuate the frightened children. But he did not anticipate that Nick and Annie had blended into the crowd, and by the time the sheriff realized something was wrong, the two had already escaped on a motorcycle.